of your father and what Saturday night could mean for you as a step in your career so far?
Well, as far as like the fight goes, as far as all that goes, it's a big opportunity for me. It's the only way I'm truly gonna be able to move up and say that I'm over there to be able to hang in there with the top people on act. I've been in with all the top people in the ring. As far as sparring goes, but it's not the same as a real fight. But this will show that I'm ready to be in a real fight with all of them. And my father, he's extremely proud of me.
That's great. You've been, I guess, scheduled for several 8-round fights so far. This is going to be a 12-round fight. Does that pose any challenges for you? Do you anticipate going rounds with Jackson Marinez, or do you anticipate something shorter than that?
No challenge with the rounds. I'm never gonna I'm not gonna want to let it go 12 regardless. But I'm prepared. I was sparring 15 rounds in camp, so I'm perfectly fine. I enjoy sparring. Sparring's like the best thing ever. It's what I enjoy. So it wasn't hard for me to get any.
All right, very good. I'm going to ask the press with questions for Rolly to use the raise hand function on the Zoom, and we'll call on you. Our first question comes from Alan Jones. Alan, you can go ahead.
Rolly, how you doing, man? It's In the Ring with Al Jones. How's it going?
I'm good. How you been?
Good. All is well. Glad to see you back in the ring this weekend. I'm glad to see that your health is fine. Everything's going good for you. Just basically, I've noticed, I've seen you working out with Floyd Mayweather. Has that been inspiring for you, working out with one of the greatest of all time? And how has that helped you in preparation for this fight?
Well, just for Floyd giving me any bit of time at all, it says something great because he's a wealthy man. He's busy, he's a champ. He has a lot of other things he should be doing and all that stuff. And for him to spend time with me, that's already a blessing, He always tells me, to work my jab, work my boxing ability, stuff like that, So we've worked a lot in camp, so it's good.
Do you see yourself more so relying on your skill set or still relying on your power as much in this particular fight, coming up, going up against a much tougher, more skillful opponent?
Well, I've never relied on my power. My power, like I said, I use my skill set. My power automatically lands a punch and they're out. So, a lot of people think that I rely on my power. No, I'm just a heavy-handed person, there's not, I'm not trying to force my power. My power's already there. Anything I do is going to be a knockout regardless.
Okay. And I can't wait to see you again so we can get that chess game going on.
Oh, you're going to lose.
Thanks, Rolly. Good luck this weekend, man.
Thank you.
Forever confident, Rolly Romero. That's great. Alan, thanks for the questions. Andres Gomez, we'll go to you.
Good afternoon, Rolly. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
So, Champ, I was wondering, there seems to be a trend of Mayweather promotion fighters being matched up tough this year with Showtime schedule being released. How do you feel about being put to the test against, a tough opponent now?
I was the one asking for it. It's not normal for somebody to go from, look, I only fought one 8-rounder. That lasted 2 rounds. I never fought a 10-rounder. I'm going to stick to 12. So, I'm the one asking for it. So anything that happens to me, I deserve it because I'm the one asking for it. But nothing's going to happen to me except for me be at the top.
Right. Now, you mentioned your experience, being in the ring and sparring with all the top guys. This guy, he has some more experience as far as rounds under his belt. How do you see the experience factor playing out in this fight?
I don't think it's going to be a problem. Like I said, I think just my boxing ability and my power is just too much for him. Way too much. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything to me.
Right. Now, you being in the stacked division, man, where would you rank yourself amongst those top guys, or what do you feel you have to do to put yourself in that category?
I personally think I'm number one, but I'm myself, is biased obviously, but I think I'm number one. I think I stop every single one of them at 135.
Right. Now, my last question, man, you being around such a great athlete, a great fighter like Floyd Mayweather, how has his mentorship been meant to you? You know, what have you learned? You know, being around him so much.
Well, when I first originally signed to Floyd, I asked him what should I work on. He told me work on my jab, and I mean that didn't really click into like about like 4 or 5 fights in, and I started working on it. So I mean that's forever gonna be the best piece of advice he's ever given me.
All right,
So I
champ.
mean, yeah, that's the best piece of advice he's ever given me.
All right, champ. Thank you, and wish you the best Saturday night.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Andres. We'll take our next question from Reggie Woodson. Reggie, you can go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Raleigh?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, right now, your power is, doing big things for you and has you going places. What do you envision for yourself, as a fully developed fighter?
Fully developed like when I'm a champ, or I mean when I'm an older person, more developed, like stronger.
Like when you feel like your skills fully arrive and you're the full package, what do you think will be the kind of like how fans define you as a fighter?
Well, I mean, I'm already defined as a puncher, and I mean, I have yet to show my boxing ability for the most part because I mean, I haven't needed to. So, I mean, if it's not needed, why am I going to show it? So, I mean, as I'm putting in tougher and tougher fights, I mean, I think at 35, I think it's going to be just a walk down of hell for all of them. So, but I mean, at 40, 47, I mean, I think they're going to be a little bit stronger, or a lot stronger. So, I mean, I think you guys are going to see my boxing ability more at 40 and 47.
All right. Is there an aspect of or a quality about your style right now that you think is a little undervalued by fans and media?
I mean, I'm faster than what people think I am. I'm more explosive than people think I am. I mean, my reflexes, my defense, way better than people think I am. So, I mean, it's just like you guys are gonna see within time. As I get in there with more and more top guys, you guys are gonna see I'm getting better. I started sport at 17. I'm 24 now, so I mean, I have nothing but room to grow.
Good word. Last question. What's your outlook on lightweight? I mean, there's so many highly touted names right around you. What's your outlook on being able to actually get in the ring to really show that you're better than all of those guys?
Like I said, I mean, a lot. You guys seen videos of me with a lot of them in the ring. So I mean, like I said, it's just gonna be a walk down of hell for all of them.
I like how you put that. Walk down the hell. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Reggie. Rolly, you're supremely confident. You got a big personality. You've shown so far the skills and the power to back it up. What do you know about Jacksom Marinez? And what do you anticipate any challenges he can bring you on Saturday?
Basically all I know, he's from Dominican Republic, he's Orthodox, and he's a boxer. So, I mean, that's all I need to know. So, and for challenges, I don't see really any challenges. Just like I said, it's going to be the walk down of hell. I think it's going to be I think I'm going to win no problem by very early rounds knockout, a very bad knockout.
Okay, great. Well, we wish you luck. Recently read a story where you shared a bit about your father's backstory and his trip from Cuba and how he has set you up for life. And you teased a little bit about how Floyd Mayweather may have saved your life at one time. So we wish you luck and hope that you will someday reveal that. You promised to do so in time. So we're looking forward to hearing that story. If you win Saturday night, we may have to ask you about that specifically.
All right.
We appreciate that. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck on Saturday, and to the